All right, Keith joins us. Big storm coming in for tomorrow. I feel like part of the messages here is don't be confused by the morning.
Yes.
Don't be thrown off by what will still be coming when you wake up.
Or excited about it in either direction.
Oh, true.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on by tomorrow morning. And I don't think, as much as I've tried to hammer on that over the last 24 hours, I don't think it's clear. Because I'm getting a lot of people like, am I going to have school, work tomorrow?
Oh, right.
And it's
the
like,
morning will be mostly okay.
Probably, unless your employer or whatever is paying attention, you know. But anyways, here's the storm. We'll get into the timing in a second. And this storm is actually part of a big occluded front that goes back into the Midwest, but it's going to kind of detach itself from it. And the coastal part of this is already starting to take over as it moves off to the north and east. You can see a couple of rain and snow showers already happening along the coastal front here. So that's the only thing that's going to really happen tonight, is we will have the coastal front set up. And this happens before a lot of our good storms, in my estimation at least, good storms, is the coastal front sets up way in advance of the actual storm. So a couple of rain showers, even some light snow accumulation over York County is possible in the middle of the night tonight, but I think that's it. The rest of us are dry through tomorrow morning. So you wake up, depending on what time you wake up, but say it's 6 a.m. and most of us aren't really seeing anything. A couple of flurries, that's it. But the real snow is still off to our south and west, and it takes a little while to fill in. I think this model is a tiny bit slow, but it's got the right idea that the middle of the day we might get that snow into Augusta, and then it takes until the afternoon really to get into Bangor. Meanwhile, the rain-snow line issue is going on across Portland, Wiscasset. We talked about how that's the whole key to this storm, is where exactly is that rain-snow line set up, and it's right on the line in some of our most populated areas. But I think this model is finally catching on and doing the right thing, where it's going to go back and forth at a place like Portland, into Falmouth, into Freeport, into Brunswick. But when it's snowing, it's largely in the 34, 35 degree range, big fat flakes coming down hard, but it's not very efficient at accumulating that way. So that keeps totals down there, and we keep going back and forth between rain and snow. Farther inland, it's all snow, pasty stuff here, and then lighter stuff as you get into the foothills and mountains. This storm's going on through tomorrow night. It's getting pretty windy, especially along the coastline, and it continues through the first half of Saturday. A lot of us change back over to snow, but again, 37, 35, 36. Good luck with that. It's very hard to pile up a lot of snow with those surface temperatures. It's not the ground. The ground's not too warm. That's a myth. We don't have time to talk about that, but just don't believe it. It's not a thing. But it's the surface temperatures in the mid-30s there. And eventually the whole storm moves out on Saturday afternoon. We're in better shape. I'm going to get out of the way for this one so you can get a better look at it. But this is just a zoomed-in version of the same map we've had, but so you can get a better idea of how tight that gradient is. I could see Cape Elizabeth with 2 inches of slop, North Deering with 5 inches of snow. I think that's kind of where we're living at here. It's a really tight gradient. Not quite as sharp to the north because the coastal front isn't up there. By the way, Bangor's on the line. I think you're in 6 to 10, just to be clear on that. But wait, there's more. Look at this storm for late next week. The enthusiasm is high because this thing is a monster. I think it's coming too. I just don't know what side of it we'll be on yet. But that is a big storm for right around Christmas Eve. All right. In between, you get a couple of boring days. Just normal days in there. Sunday is one, Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. They're pretty much temperate and give us time to prepare for the next storm system. So again, this will be exciting along the coast, back and forth. Inland, all snow, quite a bit of it.
Okay, thank you, Keith.